everybody. How are we all doing today?
Great!
Awesome! You are so excited. I like it. The rest of you need to learn a thing or two from that gentleman. All right, is everybody excited for the final story time of the day?
Yeah!
Good. Let's see if you can actually impress me. Shout out the name of your favorite story. Go! I don't know the story, blah, blah, blah. I should not ask for that many things. I'm sorry. I wish, but unfortunately I can't do Beauty Pool. No, we're gonna do my personal favorite story. This story is a beloved bedtime classic, and it's free to use, so Disney won't be sued for me doing this. That's right, this story is Little Red Deadpool. It's not real. All right, moving on. Once upon a time, you know, it just doesn't feel right when it's just me and that one woman who's been here at all the shows. No, I think everyone here should say those words together. Ready?
Once upon a time.
That was so mediocre. Just not great. I'm gonna do it myself. Once upon a time, Little Red Deadpool set off to bring her grandmother a delicious basket of churros. Yeah, you see, Grandma was a real misanthrope who lived in the middle of the dark forest in a decrepit old cottage. She didn't live in a nice, clean, assisted living facility like where most of our Meemaws are forced to live against their will. This seems dangerous, thought Little Red to herself. But she ventured off into the woods anyway, so that children could learn from her mistakes for hundreds of years to come. It's a real after-school special, kind of cautionary tale. Little Red, what she did, she skipped merrily through that dark forest, right past a whole bunch of unnecessary exposition, and arrived at Grandma's cottage. She opened the door to find Grandmama laying there in a beautiful four-poster old-timey mahogany bed. I mean, handcrafted. Someone spent a lot of time on that. Grandma, I brought you a basket of churros! You see, Grandma looked super weird. And it's not because she was overusing that weight loss drug, Ozempic. Yeah, no. This is because Grandma was secretly the big bad wolvie in disguise. Grandma! What blue eye contacts you have! They're canon. And Grandma! What a retro comic accurate yellow costume you finally have! Shut up, bub. And Grandma, what big claws you have! Are those vibranium? No, they're adamantium. Shing! Grandma's not Australian! At that moment, Little Red took a churro out of the basket, dropped the basket, whipped off her cloak, took a bite of the churro for the energy, and brought down her katanas in an X formation. It was not an Easter egg for those of you expecting that. It was just a cool stylistic choice. Little Red turned to Wolvie and said, "Bring it on, Peanut!" They action leaped at each other. It was a huge fight. It was awesome. There was so much damage to everything in there, except for the mahogany bed. They didn't touch that. Again, priceless. There were claws and katanas cutting through everything. They cut through the mattress and CGI hay went everywhere. Which is weird because regular hay is 500 times cheaper than CGI hay. But we gotta give those VFX guys a job, you know? Spend your money, it's a budget thing. Eventually, both of the fighters grew exhausted from the mutually beneficial climax of the fight, and they stumbled to the ground. Little Red turned to Wolvie. Churro, he offered in his regular voice because falsettos are hard and I'm getting hot and lightheaded. Yeah, so they shared that churro. They shared the churro Lady and the Tramp style. They looked around the cottage at all the destruction. They pretended to see all that CGI hay. Little Red turned to Wolvie. You know, Wolvie, we could probably fix this cottage up really nice. Grandma would sell it to us, I bet. Gee, where is Grandma anyway? She's on vacation. Oh, that's not ominous or foreboding at all. In fact, I trust you fully. Do you want to be roommates? Yeah. And so they were roommates. Right. Little Red took the top bunk and Wolvie was the bottom. And they lived happily ever after. Oh. And the moral of that story, ladies and gentlemen, is honestly, get to know your grandmother. Really? You can't tell the difference between this old woman laying in a bed and a huge jacked man? A huge jackman? If you will, there it is. Thank you very much. All right, everybody, thank you so much for spending the day with me, or if this was just the one, thank you for coming here for story time with Deadpool. You've been wonderful. I'm not doing anything else today. Don't expect anything from me. Bye now.